Hi everyone, this is Amit Sankanavar. Welcome to my channel Maths Shala. We are looking into the solution to RD Sharma exercise problems, and this video is going to be the continued part of exercise 9.6 of arithmetic progression chapter. The first question of today's session is going to be question number 14, which says the first and last term of an AP are 17 and 350 respectively. If the common difference is 9, how many terms are there and what are their sum? Let us look into the solution. First, we'll note down the given data. We are given with the first term that is denoted by letter A or A1, that is 17, and we are given with the last term that is denoted by letter L, which is equal to 350, and we are also given with the common difference that is denoted by letter small d, that is d is equal to 9. Now, using this information, we need to calculate how many terms are there in this AP, and also we need to calculate the sum of all those terms. So, using this last term that is given to us, L is equal to 350, that I will note down as AN. We do not know how many terms are there in this AP, so I'll indicate this this term as AN, that is equal to 350. Now, using this general formula to find nth term of an AP, that is AN equal to A plus N minus 1 into D, I'll substitute all the available data in this equation and I will solve it for N, which will give me number of terms present in this AP. Substituting all the values, an is equal to 350. In place of a, that is first term is 17. N minus 1 I'll keep as it is, and in place of d I'll substitute 9. Simplifying this further, I'll take this plus 17 on other side, that will be 350 minus 17, that is equal to n minus 1 into 9. Further simplifying, 350 minus 17 is 333, and I'll take this 9 with multiplication on its left side, that is going to come down, and it will be division here when it comes on the other side of the equal sign. Therefore, n minus 1 equal to 333 divided by 9, which will give me 37. Now I'll shift this minus 1 on the other side, that will become plus 1. Therefore, n is equal to 38, which means this last term, that is 350, is present at the location n is equal to 38. If this is the last term, then we can say that there are 38 terms present in this given AP. Now, using all this information, now I can calculate sum of all these terms. That is given by Sn equal to n by 2 into A plus L. When we are given with first term and last term, we can make use of this formula. Substituting all the given values, here in place of n, I'll put it as 38. N is 38 by 2 into this A, that is first term is given to us, that is 17, and the last term L is given to us 350. Substituting all these values and simplifying, S38 is equal to 38 divided by 2, that is 19, into 360 plus 17, that will give me 367. Performing this multiplication, I'll get the answer as S38 is equal to 6973. Next question is question number 15, which says the third term of an AP is 7 and the seventh term exceeds 3 times the third term by 2. Then find the first term, the common difference, and the sum of first 20 terms. Let us look into the solution, how we can go ahead. First, we'll note down the given data. It is straight away given to us that third term of an AP is 7. That is, A3 is equal to 7. And seventh term exceeds 3 times the third term by 2. That is, seventh term, that is denoted by A7, which exceeds 3 times the third term, that is 3 times the third term by how much? By 2. So if it is exceeds, means I need to add, so I'll indicate this plus sign here. So these two are given data to us. Now, using this information, we need to calculate first term, common difference, and sum of first 20 terms. So we can see here seventh term I can represent as 3 as it is. Instead of A3, I'll put 7 because third term is given to us. Therefore, seventh term is nothing but 23. We are given with third term and seventh term now. We do have these two terms now. Now, using these two terms, I can easily calculate common difference applying this formula, that is an minus ak is equal to n minus k into d. We have discussed a lot about this formula in our previous videos. If you haven't watched that video, please go through those videos. You will have a better understanding of this formula. Now, I'll substitute all the known values here. First, I'll consider the bigger term in place of n and smaller term in place of k. A7 value I'll put as 23, AK value I'll put it as 7 minus n minus k. Whatever subscript we have here for this bigger term, that is 7, I'll put here, and k, that is 3, I'll substitute here. And d I'll keep as it is because I need to calculate this common difference d here. Therefore, I'll get answer as 23 minus 7 is 16 divided by 7 minus 3 is 4. That will give me d, that is nothing but 4. Now, I know that third term I can also represent as a plus 2d. That is nothing but a plus n minus 1 into d. In place of n, if I put 3, 3 minus 1 is 2. Therefore, a plus 2d will be again third term itself. Therefore, using this information, I can proceed to calculate the first term, that is a here. I know third term, that is a3 is equal to 7, and first term a I'll keep as it is, plus 2 into, in place of d, I'll substitute the value of d we just now calculated, that is 4. Further simplifying this, I'll get a value as minus 1 here. So we are done with first term and we are also done with the common difference. Now we need to calculate the sum of first 20 terms. For that, I'll consider n is equal to 20. Then I know first term, that is a, I know common difference d, and I know n is equal to 20. Substituting all these values in this equation, I'll get s20 is equal to 20 by 2 into 2 into, in place of a, I'll substitute minus 1 we just calculated here, plus 20 minus 1 into 4 here. 20 by 2 will give me 10 into minus 2 into 2 is minus 1 into 2 is minus 2 here, and this is 20 minus 1 is 19, 19 into 4 is 76. Further simplifying, I'll get 76 minus 2 is 74, 74 into 10 is 740. Therefore, sum of first 20 terms of this AP is going to be equal to 740. Next question is question number 16, which says the first term of an AP is 2 and the last term is 50. The sum of all these terms is 442. Then find the common difference. First, let us note on all the given data. Here, first term, that is A or A1 is given to us, that is 2, and also the last term, which is denoted by letter L, that is 50. Now he is also telling that the sum of all these terms is going to be equal to 442. But one thing we do not know here is where this last term is located. That is, n value for this last term we do not know. That we'll be calculating. First, we'll apply this formula, that is Sn equal to n by 2 into a plus L, because we need to calculate n here first, because we have first term, we have last term, we have Sn value, but we do not have n value here. If I calculate this n value, that will be useful to calculate the common difference. Therefore, substituting all the values here, Sn equal to 442, n by 2 I'll keep as it is. In place of a, that is first term, I'll put as 2, and the last term I'll keep it as 50. Simplifying this further, 442 into 2 will be 884, that is equal to n into 50 plus 2 is 52. Taking this 52 down here, I'll get n as 884 divided by 52, that is nothing but 17 here. Therefore, the location of this last term is 17, that is 17th term is the last term in this AP. Now, then A17 will be represented as a plus 17 minus 1 into d. That is nothing but a plus n minus 1 into d. We know 17th term, that is nothing but 50, and a we are given with, that is 2, plus 17 minus 1 will be 16 into d. Using this, I'll calculate d and I get answer as 3 here. Therefore, this is the final answer. That is the common difference of this AP is going to be equal to 3. Next question is question number 17, which says if 12th term of an AP is minus 13 and the sum of the first 4 terms is 24, then what is the sum of first 10 terms of this AP? First, we'll note on the given data, that is 12th term is given to us. I can represent it as A12, that is equal to minus 13. This 12th term can also be represented as A plus 11D, that is nothing but again equal to minus 13. Same 12th term I am representing as A plus 11D. This is one equation I got. I'll represent it as equation number 1. Similarly, one more information is given to me, that is sum of four terms, first four terms, that is S4 is equal to 24, and asked that what is the sum of first 10 terms of this AP. Now Sn can be represented as n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. I'll take this information, that is S4 is equal to 24, and I'll put it in this equation. Therefore S4 is equal to n, in place of n it will be 4 here, that is 4 by 2 into 2a plus 4 minus 1 into d. I am given with this S4, that is 24, plus 4 by 2 is 2. 2a plus 3 minus 1 will be equal to, sorry, 4 minus 1 will be equal to 3 into d. Further simplifying this 2, I'll take it on the other side. Therefore, it will be 24 by 2, that is 12, equal to 2a plus 3d. Now, I have two equations here, equation 1 and 2. Simplifying these two equations, we can see these two are nothing but the pair of linear equations. We know how to solve this pair of linear equations. I am using elimination method to solve these two. So what I'll do is I'll multiply equation 1 throughout by 2 and subtract equation 2 in equation 1. By doing this operation, equation 1 will be represented as 2a plus 22d equal to minus 26 here, because I have multiplied this entire equation throughout by this equation throughout by 2 here. Now subtracting equation 2 from this one will be nothing but minus 2a plus 3d equal to 12. This minus is outside the bracket, which means this minus is applicable to all the terms inside this bracket. Now I can do this, 2a will get cancelled with this minus 2a here. Then 22 minus 3d will be 19d, and minus 26 minus 12 will be minus 38. Solving this, I'll get d value as minus 2 here. Then substituting this minus 2 in equation 1, I'll get a value, that is a plus 11 into minus 2 is equal to minus 13, or a is equal to minus 13 plus 22. That will give me answer as 9 here. Now substituting this a, d values in Sn formula for calculating S10 here. Therefore S10 is equal to 10 by 2 into 2a plus 10 minus 1 into d. In place of a I have put 9, in place of d I have put minus 2, in place of n I have substituted 10 here. Therefore simplifying this further, I can see here 10 minus 1 is 9, 9 into minus 2 is minus 18, and this is 9 into 2 is 18. Plus 18 minus 18 get cancelled, therefore the value inside this bracket will be equal to 0. 0 multiplied with any term will give me answer as 0. Therefore, sum of first 10 terms of this AP is going to be equal to 0. Coming to the next question, question number 18, which is given as find the sum of n terms of this series. This is one particular series for which we have to find the sum generally in terms of n. So that if we substitute n value, we will directly get the sum of those number of terms of this AP. Let us see how we can do that. First, I'll note down the given data. First term is given to me, that is 4 minus 1 by n here. Second term is given to me, that is a2 is equal to 4 minus 2 by n. One thing if you observe here, everything is same. Instead of this term here, here it is 1, next it will be 2, and next it will be 3, and so on it will go on. Now using this information, first I'll calculate the common difference d, that is second term minus first term. Second term is 4 minus 2 by n minus this minus comes here. First term is again 4 minus 1 by n, that I'll keep it in the bracket. Now when I open the bracket, it is 4 minus 2n minus 4 plus 1 by n here, because this minus, when it comes inside the bracket, this will be minus 4 here, and minus of minus will be plus 1 by n here. I will bring all the like terms one side, that is plus 4 here, and this minus 4 will be next to this plus 4. Then minus 2n, this minus 2n I am keeping as it is. Then this minus into minus plus 1 by n I'll keep it at the last. Then this plus 4 minus 4 get cancelled, and in 2 1 by n I'll subtract 1 1 by n. So I'll get minus 1 by n. That is, minus sign is here. That minus sign I'll keep as it is. Therefore, common difference for this AP is going to be equal to minus 1 by n here. Now I need to find the sum up to n terms. Let us see how we can do that. We know the formula Sn equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Substituting all the available values in this equation, we can proceed further. Therefore, Sn equal to n I will keep as it is, because we need to represent this sum in terms of n only. Then 2 into first term, that is a, is given to us, that is 4 minus 1 by n. I'll keep as it is. Then this plus sign as it is, minus n minus 1 as it is. In place of d, I'll substitute minus 1 by n. Simplifying this further, n by 2 I'll keep as it is. This 2 I have multiplied inside this bracket. Therefore, 2 into 4 is 8, minus as it is. 2 into 1 is 2, and this n in the denominator as it is. Now, coming to this two terms, I'll just multiply this plus sign and this minus sign, that will be minus n, and n minus 1 will come in the numerator and n will be in the denominator as it is. Further simplifying, we can take n as LCM here inside this bracket. First n by 2 I am keeping as it is, this n by 2. Inside this flower bracket, I am taking n as the LCM here. Now multiplying the denominator of this first term to the multiplying this simplifying this in simple words, I'll have to multiply n to this term. Therefore, it will be 8n minus 2 minus n minus 1 in the bracket divided by n. Further simplifying, this n and this n get cancelled, or I can say we can cancel this in the next step. However, here minus, when it is multiplied inside the bracket, it will be minus n, minus of minus will be plus 1 here. Now 8n minus 1n will be 7n, minus 2 plus 1 will be minus 1 here. Now this n and this n get cancelled. Therefore, sum of n terms of this arithmetic progression is going to be equal to 7n minus 1 whole divided by 2. This question looks a bit difficult or tricky. You need to practice at least 2-3 times, then you will be understanding this. So please practice this and try to understand in a simple way. Next question is question number 19. In this question, it is given as, in an AP, if the first term is 22 and the common difference is minus 4, and the sum up to n terms is 64, then find the n. Here, first term is given to me. I'll note it down. First term, that is a or a1, which is given to me as 22, and the common difference d is equal to minus 4. And he has also given that Sn is equal to 64. We do not know up to this Sn, that is 64, represents sum up to how many terms. We do not know that number of terms we need to calculate here. So applying this formula, Sn equal to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. I know first term a here, common difference d here, and Sn value also I know, but I do not know n here. So we'll solve for this n using this equation. Substituting all the given values, in place of Sn I'll put it as 64, and n by 2 I will keep as it is. 2 also I'll keep as it is. In place of a, I'll substitute 22 here, plus n minus 1 I'll keep as it is. In place of d, I'll substitute minus 4 here. Then when I simplify this 2 I'll take it on the other side. That will be 64 into 2, which will give me 128, is equal to n as it is. 22 into 2 is 44. Then when I multiply these two terms, and also this plus into minus will be minus 4n, minus of minus will be plus 4 here. Please solve this two bracket separately and try to arrive at this answer. I am going bit faster here. Then 128 is equal to, when I multiply this n inside this bracket, I'll first keep the term with highest power of n, that is n into minus 4n will be minus 4n square, plus 44 plus 4 is 48 into n is 48n. First you simplify this bracket, then multiply with n. Again I am jumping one step here for simplifying the process. Then I'll rearrange these terms in this manner so that it will look like a quadratic equation. This you people might have studied a quadratic equation. I have prepared one more video giving all the detailed revision of quadratic equation chapter. Please go through that video as well. Here 4n square minus 48n plus 128 is equal to 0. Observing this quadratic equation, one thing we can do here is we can take 4 common here from all the terms and divide this entire equation by 4 here. Therefore, it will be n square minus 48, 48n will become 12n and 128 will become 32 here. Now it is easier to solve this quadratic equation. You people might have studied how to solve these quadratic equations. Going ahead, I'll solve this by I will solve this by factorization method. Here n square minus 12n I'll represent as 8n minus 4n plus 32 I'll keep as it is. Factorization you can verify here. When I multiply these two terms, it should be equal to the product of this term and this term here. That is nothing but product of coefficient of x square and c. You can see here 8 into 4 will be 32 here. And when we add these two terms, it should be equal to this term, that is coefficient of n, that is nothing but b here. So both conditions are satisfied. Therefore, we can proceed further with this factorization process. Here I'll take n common. When I take n common here, that will be n minus 8 here. In these two terms, I can take minus 4 as common. Therefore, inside the bracket, I can keep it as n, because when I multiply this minus 4, again I'll get this same thing. So when I take my minus 4 common here, I can keep it as n and I can keep it as minus 8 here. So in these two terms now, this is one separate term and this is one separate term. Among these two terms, I can take n minus 8 as common. Therefore, n minus 4 will be inside the bracket. Again, outside the bracket, it is n minus 8. Now, product of these two terms is equal to 0, which means either this term should be 0 or this term should be 0. Equating these two terms separately to 0 in order to arrive at the n value, I'll get n is equal to 4 or I'll also get n is equal to 8, which means that sum of 4 terms of this AP is also equal to 64 and sum of 8 terms of this AP is also equal to 64. You can verify this answer on your own by substituting n value as 4 and n value as 8 separately and calculate whether you are going to get answer as 64 or not. Coming to the last question of this video, that is question number 20, which says in an AP, if the fifth term and 12th terms are 30 and 65 respectively, what is the sum of first 20 terms of this AP? This question is very simple. We can proceed with this with noting down all the given data. Fifth term is given to me, that is 30. Similarly, 12th term is also given, that is 812 is equal to 65. And he has asked us to calculate 20th sum up to 20 terms. So using this formula again, I can calculate the common difference D. Therefore, 65 minus 30. The bigger term I'll represent as AN and the smaller term I'll represent as AK. AN is 65, AK is 30. Subscript N and K. N and K you can see here that I'll substitute here. That is N is 12 minus K is 5 into D. Therefore, I'll get D value as 65 minus 30 is 35 divided by 12 minus 5 is 7 here. Therefore, common difference D I'll get as 5. Then using this term, that is fifth term, A5 is equal to 30, which I can also represent as A plus 4D. Solving this, in place of A5, I'll substitute 30 and A as it is. 4 into, in place of D, I'll substitute the 5, which I just now calculated. Simplifying this, I'll get answer for A as 30. Now using this information, I have A now, also I have D, and I need to calculate sum up to 20 terms. Applying this formula, Sn equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, substituting all the known values. S20 is equal to 20 by 2, 2 into a I just calculated, that is 10, plus n minus 1, n is 20 here, minus 1 I'll keep as it is, into d is 5 here. Therefore, 10 by 2 is 20 by 2 is 10 here. 10 into 2 is 20, plus 20 minus 1 is 19 into 5. 19 into 5 is 95 here. Therefore, S20 is equal to 95 plus 20 I am getting as 115 into 10. Therefore, sum of 20 terms of this AP is going to be equal to 1150. Hope you people enjoyed this session. I have covered multiple problems here which had different methodologies to be incorporated to solve those problems. Hope you people all enjoyed this session. Keep waiting for the next session, next video, in which I'll be bringing the continued part of exercise 9.6, that is part 8. Till then, have a good day. Thank you for watching the video.